In this episode of Aquatic Library, you will see the nocturnal salamander, Paramesotriton hongkongensis, two species of Hillstream loaches clinging to the current in the wild, and Dr. Sam showing the same fish, but in a home aquarium.
And in my experience, they happen to be one of the best bottom dwellers you could possibly hope for.
Home aquarium is limit, the wild is unlimited. We can see more species in this night stream. This is a video about where all those beauties came from. And if you are considering adding some species into your aquarium, Hillstream Kingdom can help. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram. Sam and Max will help you to pick the best fish. And every order helps fund the next episode of Aquatic Library. Hey guys, this is Jason from Hillstream Kingdom, and this episode of Aquatic Library was filmed on short notice. I never expect here we can find so many beautiful little fish. The environment here are so nice, and all the fish, they have so much beautiful color. They all color up, like in a very good environment, all the fish will feeling happy and they color up for the breeding. All of my clothes are wet now. I didn't know I will go to the river tonight, and we only drive a little electric motorcycle, so I don't know how can I back home. Anyway, the underwater world looks so amazing. Everything is worth it. So let's go into this video. It is still the dry season. Most parts of the stream remain shallow, with only a thin layer of water flowing over the stones. But life here has not disappeared. The animals simply hold their ground, waiting for the rains to return. In a few deeper pools where the water still gathers, I found the first animal to fail. Guys, I found a salamander just in front of me. And as I kept looking, I began to realize something surprising. We have so many salamanders just in front of me. As my phone moved beneath the surface, this is the first Paramesotriton hongkongensis I managed to capture underwater. I can't resist trying to get a little touch, but as expected, it quickly slips away. So this is Paramesotriton hongkongensis, also known as the Hong Kong warty newt, a nocturnal salamander found in the streams of southern China. Some individuals show bright orange markings, while others appear almost completely black. This kind of variation is common and is likely related to age, environment, and individual differences. Guys, come here. Look at this one. The palms on the skin, it shows toxic. Alright, I scared you. It's my fault. I didn't mean it. Most of the times, they will stay still, almost like fallen leaves. But when they're feeling unhappy about me, that escaped quickly. And one thing that really surprised me was just how many of them were here. In this small area, less than a square foot, more than 4 individuals can be found at once, and most of them show little fear of my presence. There is a Hillstream loach hiding behind the rocks. We will come back to it later. A damselfly larva drifts past the camera, and in the background there are freshwater shrimps and so many other fish. What a paradise of nature. Let me come a little closer, just one last moment with you, my little friend. Hold on. Oh, it's ready to move. I'm gonna move my phone to another aquatic life. That fellow staying near the salamander is a stone loach or a bandit loach, whatever you call it. The Latin name is Schistura fasciolata. It is a small bottom-dwelling fish commonly found in fast-flowing streams across southern China and Southeast Asia. Each individual shows slightly different patterns, some with bold bands, others more broken. This helps them blend into the rocky stream bed. They stay close to the bottom, moving quickly between stones, and they are surprisingly bold, even nibbling at my feet. Speaking of loaches, there is one species here that's especially interesting.
We also found the Pseudogastromyzon myersi, the species we used to film before. A few days ago, I was in Meizhou, China. It's about 400 kilometers from here. But even they are the same species, but the appearance are definitely different because they are the different varieties. All the native fish, they distribute in different water systems. They will look different.
Last episode of Aquatic Library, I filmed a river, but the main stream was already polluted. All the fish were rubbing their bodies, a clear sign of stress. Until I reached to the upstream, some baby size of them were captured by my camera. They are Pseudogastromyzon myersi. I linked that video. If you are interested, you can click maybe somewhere on the corner. I'm not familiar with YouTube, to be honestly. Back to this explanation, in a clear stream, we can finally see the details of adults. Like all the Hillstream loaches, they have flat body, almost part of the stone. Its body is hardened, like flowing water. However, that flash of red on the dorsal fin makes them really stand out. They are also the most hardy Pseudogastromyzon for aquarium. It's a good choice for Hillstream beginners. But remember, all the Hillstream fish are cold water fish. You better keep them below 82 Fahrenheit. And of course, they are fast-moving fish. Once they're feeling unhappy about my camera, you can see the speed. I also captured an injured individual, but it doesn't seem to have much of an impact on it. Before we move to the next species, I really would like to hear what Dr. Sam gonna talk about this species. He was keeping and breeding this fish for some years.
Hi everybody. So, Myers Hillstream loach. Who couldn't love these guys? In front of me are some of the individuals we have for sale here at Hillstream Kingdom in the United States. This is a species I was lucky enough to see in Hong Kong when I studied there an undergraduate for a year at Lingnan University. Perhaps my favorite of the Pseudogastromyzon. So some of you may be contemplating keeping Pseudogastromyzon myersi in your home aquariums. And in my experience, they happen to be one of the best bottom dwellers you could possibly hope for. In the home aquarium, we can simulate this with a substrate layer made out of pool filter sand and smooth river pebbles like Carib Sea Naturals. Decorations can be unglazed terracotta pots from your local garden center. Additionally, you could find stones from your local river, creek, or even ocean side and wash them in hot water. Make sure to thoroughly soak them to help get any toxins out of them and sterilize them. And you'll be good to go. And here's another aquarium of myersi with some alternanthera and anubias growing. Aquatic aeroids, moss, some stem plants like rotala can work, but generally it kind of ends up being a pest after a while. Tank mates could be lamp eyes from Africa that also like some flow, Orysius or Medacas. Could do rainbow fish or maybe blue eyes. All these fish do quite well with Hillstream loaches, coming from jungle creeks and general hill streams. Overall, I'd rate this Hillstream loach a 10 out of 10 in beauty. They remind me of little aquatic anacondas with phoenix-like dorsal fins that also have a reminiscent peacock spot in them. Alrighty, and they go. Come on, everybody, you can do it. Well, I hope you found this helpful and hopefully you learned something. And maybe some of you will consider adding this species to your collection. All right, see you, Jason.
Thanks so much for sharing, Dr. Sam. And now let's move to the next fish. Yes, you saw that correctly. That fellow is blinking. Actually, all Hillstream loaches can blink. It's really funny. Also, this fish has different color types within the same river. The Latin name of this one is Liniparhomaloptera disparis. Linipar means similar in Latinese, which makes sense. There are many closely related species. People often confuse them and just call them lizard loach. You can see their movement is very similar to a lizard. We will definitely talk about these lizard loaches in the future episode of Aquatic Library, because you know we film every fish in the wild and nature always brings me random fish. But from what I know, these lizard-like fish are very common in Hillstream ecosystems, so I believe I can film more of them. After these two species of Hillstream loaches, and then we have the Rhinogobius. We have so many shrimp. Rhinogobius is another common genus distributed all the way from East Asia down to Southeast Asia, and is definitely an underestimated genus in the freshwater aquarium hobby. This one is Rhinogobius duospilus. You can easily tell the difference between males and females. Males have much more attractive colors. And in my opinion, this genus may include many unidentified species, a mysterious group. At last, let's talk about one of the most organisms, but also the most numerous, the shrimp, Caridina cantonensis. They are eating and breeding all the time. In some isolated puddles, they all turn blue, a fascinating color. I have no idea why. Some people say it helps them fit into the environment, but I don't buy it. I've also seen some of them with red or orange colors, but that was in another Hillstream. I will show you one day.
The frog never noticed me.
Yo, maybe that's the point. The shrimp don't notice me. The fish don't notice me. Out here, we are not part of the story, just passing through it. We take a fragment, bring it home, and call it a system. But the current we build will never be this one. And still, we try to remember. That's everything for this episode of Aquatic Library. If the stream spoke to you, leave a like, a comment, and follow the current. I'm Jason. See you in the next one.